rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party. And mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly.
Hi friends, welcome to Vlogmas Day 15! That's 3 whole, put that back up there. That's 3 whole hands!
Wow!
Put your hands up. Anyway.
No one's gonna know what that's even from.
That's a reference
it's
from
way
our
too
very
old.
first Vlogmas. Don't go watch it, it's kind of embarrassing.
All
But
nostalgic.
it's
back in 2018.
But, yes, we have some things to do today. We have some pins to talk about. We have some trivia to do.
Lots of things to do. Let's get to it.
Let's get started.
Oh yeah! It's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It's your boo.
It's one of them.
One of her many
Not in a
boos.
weird way. This pin is actually a DSSH pin, a Disney Studio Store Hollywood, and it is a limited edition of 400.
Wow.
It is the Prince from Snow White. I actually have 2 of these pins. I have the Prince Charming one, and I have the Prince one.
Okay, flex.
Because I couldn't not have one without the other,
That's
because
fair.
they both fit so perfectly into my pin boards.
Yeah.
And yes, this is such a beautiful pin.
That is
It
gorgeous.
is double layered. It has a shimmer frame to the outside, has a silver sword, kind of 3D, and it's like a
Shield or banner.
flag. It's
Yeah.
like a royal flag. Really pretty. The DSSH pins always have like this little ice cream print back, which is really cute. That is the limited edition. It does have 2 pin posts, and it's actually a really good size
That's nice,
too.
yeah.
It's beautiful.
Have I seen this before? I don't
Maybe
think
not.
I've seen this before. He looks so
They're
cute.
really, really beautiful pins. He's got a blue background. I think Charming has a yellow background, I want to say.
Interesting.
But what I love about these pins is that they add 1, a pop of color, and 2, a pop of the prints into my collections. I do have like a side collection for Cinderella and Charming, the 2 of them together, but it's a lot harder to find pins with the prints on them,
Yeah.
and specifically just the
Yeah,
prints,
that
like
doesn't
without
exist
snow.
very often at
So
all.
it's really nice to kind of put him, I have him like across from like a profile of snow, so it looks kind of cute and like all
Similar.
coupley.
Yeah, adorable.
Yes, and this is has a really fun story because this kind of reminds us of our very first Mickey's Christmas party. Very Merry Christmas Party.
Yes.
2016, I think was the year.
I think so.
Picture it. 2016. Christmas party.
Picture it. Orlando, 2016.
Oh, you guys. Complete side tangent. We are working our way through
Golden
Girls right now. We are
Yes.
almost to the end. We have 2
We
more
are,
seasons
and I'm
left.
a little sad about it. I'm not gonna lie.
And now we can understand all the references that
Yes.
people make about this show. We get it now. Anyways, back to the original story. So we went, Abby and I, to meet. I think it was Aurora, Philip, Snow, and the Prince. It was kind of like Fairy Tale Hall.
Yeah.
Is where they set it up. So it's like, different vignettes, I guess. Anyways, but they were together, like the 2 couples, so you could talk to one, move on, talk to the other, and you didn't have to wait in line again,
Yes.
which was really nice.
That was the beauty.
So we waited in line, and then for some weird reason, Abby stole the princesses away. She was like, "Girls, we're gonna talk."
Listen,
And so then
we had
I'm awkwardly
connection.
standing on the side, and the princes are like, "Well, you want to get a picture?" And I'm like, "Sure." So then literally it went from one prince to the other prince, and Abby went from one princess to the other princess. So we have pictures of Abby with all the princesses and me with all the princes because that's how it went. It was really awkward for me, but
It's funny.
I'm like, ever since then, our Disney Sisters photo
and then-
sessions have gotten better.
And then later when we saw Mary Poppins and Bert, and she immediately went for Mary. She was like, I'm talking to Mary.
Out of the way!
Get out of the way. You can talk to Bert.
I was like, because then you have to make small talk with them, and it was kind of it felt like forever. It felt like 45-minute meet and greet. It was probably 3 minutes. I don't know.
Max. Yeah.
But I was like, and then we had to make small talk, and it was just really awkward because the princesses weren't there, so I would make a reference like to the movie, and then it was supposed to be like with the princess, and then I was like, oh no, this is going from bad to worse. So anyways, it's a good memory now. It was not a good memory then for me. And then everyone's like, well, hey, I mean, if you got it, use those pictures with you and just the princes alone to do something. I don't know, put it in the middle of like a pinboard or something. But anyway, so we do still have the picture proof of that fun, fateful evening. The rest of the party was super fun.
Yes.
And honestly, that was really cool too because it's unusual to get pictures with Philip and
meet
the
the
prince.
princes at Disney World. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
And
Disneyland has them more often than we do.
we don't have the characters that just wander around and like
No.
you could just walk up to them and meet them. You have to like wait in line and do the whole thing. So it was really cool to see some unique characters, and that's still one of the best perks of going to parties, like ticketed events, is they'll pull out unique characters that don't really meet very often.
Right.
So anyway, that's what I always think of when I see the prince. And then I have the charming one because those are just my two faves.
One of these days we'll get you to meet Prince Charming. It'll
Yes,
be the best.
I still have never met Prince Charming actually.
Yeah, we should. I don't know.
And I haven't met Cinderella in a really long time.
I feel like he's only at the royal table most of the time.
Yeah, we've actually never eaten at the royal table.
We have not. It's too expensive.
That is a bucket list
Spend
item.
money
for
for
sure.
that. Yeah.
It's worth it to meet Prince Charming.
Fair, actually. That's fair. Wait, was he at 1900 Park Fair?
He was.
He
but we
was.
didn't get pictures.
But we did. I have his
Wait,
signature.
did we meet him?
I think we did.
We did meet him.
Actually, just
I
occurred to me.
totally forgot
I think
about
we
that.
did when we were at 1900 Park Fair.
Because we saw him, Cinderella, the Drusilla and
stepsisters
Anastasia,
and the stepmother, and I think also
and Alice.
No, she wasn't there the day we went. She was at the lunch. We went to dinner.
Oh.
Because the lunch
Random.
was like Mary, Alice, the Mad Hatter, and somebody else.
It's other
Mary Poppins.
characters.
It's like a random
Mix.
grand flow mix of characters. But dinner was Cinderella.
Yes. And that was
I think
really
we did
cool.
meet the-
I think we did too. Now that you
Charming.
think about that, I have a memory of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just occurred to me. I don't know.
Anyway, side tangent.
I'm going into the shell of mysteries.
The shell of mystery.
Clamshell of mysteries.
She's got who's it's and what's it's galore. That's a big one.
Yay! This is one of my favorites. The minute this
We
was
love a 2-for-1.
This was from the pin event in 2019. Yes, it was called Fairy Tales, which was all themed around animals.
Yes.
Like the Disney animals, Disney pets, Disney whatever, Disney sidekicks, whatever. And this, the minute I saw it, I was like, I need
Done.
this pin in my collection because it's twofold for me. I have kind of a small Disney dogs collection that's just like the various Disney dogs if I see them on various pins because I love the Disney dogs
Yes.
so much.
In a category of character, it's like princesses, dogs.
Pretty much.
That's the faves.
It's like princesses, Figment, dogs.
Figment is his own character category.
Yes, yes. But I also have a Great Mouse Detective collection because that's another one of
Again,
my favorite
obscure.
classic obscure Disney movies. I adore it so much. So when I saw this one, that's Toby.
You know that half
Toby
the people who went to this
and
event did not
Basil.
even know who this is.
I love them so much. Look at this pin. It's actually two pins kind of tied together with this little string for Toby's leash. So here he is on the scent. He's on the case. He's ready to catch the bad guys. And Basil is holding on for dear life. He's just trying to hang in there. You can hang in there, buddy. It's going to be okay.
Hold tight to that string.
Yeah, I love this so much. I feel like someday I should name a dog Toby, just so I can go
Should.
Toby, because I love saying it.
Toby.
Olivia's accent is so much fun to say it in. She's like, oh Toby, like don't do that, Toby.
So his name's not gonna be Toby.
It's gonna be Toby.
Toby.
Yeah.
He won't respond to Toby.
You only respond to Toby. Wouldn't that be cute though?
That would be really cute.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments. Do you have any pets? We would love to know.
Yes.
We don't have any at the moment, but.
And if you have dogs, what breed?
And what's their name? Because I need to know.
Yes.
If you wanted to send me pictures, I wouldn't be mad. I love dogs.
We're the Disney Sisters 18 on Instagram. You can DM us and send pictures of your cute little pups.
Yes.
Okay, so I did promise in yesterday's video
You have to
the
do the
answer
answer.
to the trivia question from yesterday.
Yeah.
And the question was, in the movie A Christmas Story,
Yeah.
what was the name of the neighbors whose dog ate the Christmas turkey? And I'm sure a lot of you got this, and that is fantastic. It is the Bumpusses? Bumpuses?
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 Bumpuses? I don't
That
think that's how
doesn't sound good.
Babosis? I
I'll
don't know.
type it here. You
But
tell me.
it's this. If you guys got it, you win. Congratulations, you guys are the
What is
best.
A Christmas Story? The more I hear
What
about this
is
film, the
this
more
movie?
confused I am.
I think
Does it
we're just
have
gonna
a
have to put it on
plot?
our watch list. We're just gonna have to.
Anyway. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with this one.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
What was the first company that used Santa Claus in advertising?
Coca-Cola.
Yes, it was. That was really fast. Good job.
I read the little placket sign. We did the Coca-Cola experience, which was really fun.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. But yeah, so technically Father Christmas or Santa Claus was around before that, but
Yeah.
the whole red suit with the white trim, that persona of Santa Claus was actually made by Coca-Cola because it's the Coke colors.
And they used "Twas the Night Before Christmas," didn't
Mhm.
they? In that original.
Yep, and he's holding like
Campaign.
a classic glass Coke bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun facts. Okay.
Okay.
How many gifts in total were given in the 12 Days of Christmas song?
Okay, I know I've heard this number before. I'm not gonna try to math this out though. I need a calculator. I can't. Don't ask me
She's
to
like,
do quick
I
math.
can tell ya. Just give
Not
me a
gonna work. Cause okay, are we talking like the total if you add up every day, all
In
the things
total.
every day? Okay.
So there's 12 partridges, right? That would make sense. 24. What's the second one? 2 calling birds. No. 4 calling birds, 3 finches. 2 turtle doves. Yes! This is stupid. Okay, it's fine. 12 Lords of Leaping.
Yep.
11. No. I have it all mixed up. No. No. It's 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 Lords of Leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids milking, 7 swans swimming, 6 geese sailing, 5
Five.
rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge and a pear tree.
Correct.
I'm gonna ballpark it. I'm not gonna try to math this out because I do not do math very well.
Like I'm gonna say like 1326 or something.
She really pulled that specific number. It's 364.
Okay.
So close.
I went way bigger than I should have. Oh man.
She was
Here's
really
the
overestimating those drummers.
I was overestimating those things. Here's the thing, and I saw this in a text post once, and it made me crack up so bad. It was like, why would you continue to accept gifts from this person who's giving you birds for 4 days?
That's when you cut them off.
Because they're like, oh, great rings, this is great, and the next day, more birds.
Like, finally, something
More
different.
birds.
And then I'm like, wait a second, that's a lot of birds. If they're giving you these birds every day for 12 days, because
A
those were
lot
the
of
original numbers.
birds,
It would be
man.
different if the birds were on the higher end, like if the birds were 12 and 11, because you would only get it technically 1 or 2 days, right?
Right.
But it's the original numbers, meaning that's like hundreds of birds. Yeah, it's a lot.
I'd be like, you know what?
I think we're done.
We're done.
It's not me, it's you.
You clearly don't know me that well to be my true love if you continue to send me birds. I don't need more birds. You know what I
Do
mean?
I look like I need more birds? Don't
And
answer
now,
that.
here's the question then. Do you also end up with 12 pear trees?
Yes.
That's too many pear trees. Unless I'm like starting an orchard.
But where
it's
else
too
are the
many
birds
pear-
gonna sleep? They have to have the trees.
Can you house 60 birds on your 12 pear trees? Is that enough? I don't know.
Well, I think
Maybe
the
you need more
French-
pear trees.
French hens, they're like ground.
Oh, that's
birds,
true.
right? So
And
there's some
geese
that would
and
be
swans would be like
on the ground. So it's
But
really just like the
still.
turtle doves.
So
and
like, I'm giving you an orchard with which to keep your birds that I'm sending
You're
you.
welcome.
You are so welcome. And then there's these random people that just show up at your house and do a little dance every single day.
That I would be down for.
It's a singing telegram movie.
Every day, again.
It's like a marching band goes by your house.
I
It's
feel
like a
like
parade.
this would take like 12 hours to get through all of these gifts every single day. Because if you have to have like 11
That's
pipers
so many
for 2
pipers.
days, and then, yeah, like.
Is it the same
the
11
maids,
pipers? Do
you're
they
gonna have
come
maids
by?
every day.
Like, that's just so much.
It's a bit
12 maids
much.
of milking. Does that mean there's cows involved? Like, we have
Let's
great
picture
questions.
this for a second because I feel like you would need to live in the house that's
'Cause,
at
like,
the
the
end of
dancers
101
in the-
Dalmatians
Yeah.
that has like
The man, like the plantation,
rolling
yeah, the
hills,
Dalmatian
yes.
plantation. Because like I feel like you'd be fine with like the drummers and the dancers
leave.
because they would leave.
yes.
But the milking maids implies there's cows, which
Do
is
you
a
have to
whole
have room to
different
house the
problem.
maids? Do they live with you? Because they have to do this every day. So like, are they on call like
The
maids on
questions
demand?
and implications of the 12 Days of Christmas have continued to baffle generations, and they will continue to baffle generations for the
I
rest of
promise
time.
you, no one has thought this far into this until now. You are welcome, guys. You're welcome. All right. So, what should our giveaway emoji
Should it
be?
be
A
a
bird.
A bird
It's
of
a
some
bird.
kind. Leave us any kind of bird you want.
Ooh,
We've got quite
get
a few.
creative. You can leave as many birds as you
Yeah,
want.
I know
as many
there's-
bird emojis as you can find.
Send us multiple birds.
Multiple birds.
For the multiple
You
birds.
can send us 1 bird, 2
There's a
birds,
swan.
10 birds.
Yeah,
Okay,
all the birds.
that is your mission. Go forth. And send us birds, like
Go
we said we
forth,
don't
our
want to
true
do.
loves, and send us birds.
I feel like we never know where these Vlogmas conversations are gonna
We
go,
don't.
but you know what? It always ends up being good. At least in my opinion.
I think it's fun. I hope you guys are also having fun.
Yes.
And if you are, make sure you stick around. You can subscribe to our channel, give this video a thumbs up, stick around, join us for more Vlogmas shenanigans.
We'll
to
see you
come.
tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 16.
Bye!
Bye! Don't forget those birds!